Welcome to round 7 of SCG Indiana States Championships. I'm your host, Andrew Donnelly. With me, as always, Matt Dow. And we're going to get right into the action here, as people have been waiting so kindly for us.
Patrick Smith.
You know what? Relax.
Come on,
there.
man. Get it together.
Are you kidding me right now?
Get it together. This guy's a Bears fan. All right, I didn't even know that.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
We're going to get the round timer up for you guys to see and not the scoreboard. There you go. Round timer is up. They may begin when they are ready. We'll get them locked in here and have them
Smith
get going.
With a 10.
So we see Patrick Smith at 5-1 playing Green-Red Tron versus Jeff Rasmussen at 4-1-1 playing Twin.
Yeah, the first 4 tables here have drawn.
Yep.
First 3 tables have drawn. Table 5. Table 4 they're playing. Table 5 is this match. Table 6 is the sweet vampires deck.
Which table is that?
Table 6.
Table 6.
Or table 7. My bad. No, table 6. I was right the first time.
Table
Can't
6
second
is
guess
vampires?
myself. Yeah. Table
So
6 is
it's
vampires.
not the gentleman in the beard, gentleman in the red shirt?
Correct. Gentleman with the beard is playing Grixis Delver.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Andy's got a sweet beard.
I know, I'm sorry.
His beard's super sweet.
Maybe he should be Jeff. Then,
yeah, that's true.
Then things would have been switched around. Patrick Smith, he's going to keep his hand. Jeff, he's mulling it over.
Doesn't know about it.
So,
Rogue, you can just hang out here from now on.
Thank you guys for continuing to stay tuned in through the internet problems that will never be fixed.
27 people, that's it. No, it won't be fixed.
No.
They just won't be. We got to drop $600 cash next time.
Yeah,
We want good
okay,
internet.
sure, yeah. How good it will be. Is this where SCG holds Indy Opens? I imagine so.
I believe so, yes.
They probably dropped the 600 cash for
Are you
that.
kidding? Yeah, of course they do. Yes, they also have 25 people, I think, who work on their live team.
All right.
How many people do we have who work on ours?
One.
One.
You.
So,
There's a chromatic star from Patrick off of God. All these savages with their freaking Urzalans. Get some real Urzalans.
Thank God.
Power plant.
he's back.
Crack a star.
Finally,
God.
I was worried you weren't going to make an appearance here,
Oh
Matt
my
Dow.
God, there's an expedition map.
You were getting boring.
Oh, it's a grove.
Ooh, it's a foil grove. Is that from the vault ones?
Gonna have him gain a life.
Scrying. Now this is
buddy.
Green-Red Tron. This is what I like.
You don't get to be 5.
No, actually, he's not going to gain a life.
Oh my God, he hasn't have mismatching. Oh, this is Patrick Smith. You're a Bears fan. I love you, man, but is that a Chronicles or a 5th edition?
That's a no. It can't be a 5th edition one. Maybe it's it can't be Antiquities.
It's
probably Chronicles. It's
Oh
Chronicles.
my God, this is just awful.
Oh man.
Just awful. Chronicles mine, and it doesn't even match the power plant. Like if you're gonna do all Chronicles, go all Chronicles. If you're gonna do if you're gonna do 8th edition, do all 8th edition.
Yeah.
Don't switch it up.
Don't do that. Don't
But
be that guy.
In reality, you should just not play this deck because I hate it and it needs to go away.
And I used to play it.
Yeah, well, that's part of the reason why I hate you.
Whoa. This got aggressive.
Jeff gonna fetch up a breeding pool here. Probably unaware right now what he's playing against.
Yeah.
No,
Has
no idea. Just no clue.
Just in the blind
Yeah.
completely.
Jeff, he's gonna play a Steam
Whoops.
Vance.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna shock it.
Sure.
Thinks-
It's gonna go to 17.
Think twice. He's gonna ship back. Patrick's gonna play the mine. He's gonna crack an expedition map.
Oh, he's gonna play the expedition map.
Yeah, play it. My bad. Thank you. I imagine he's still gonna crack it.
I don't know. I see. This is something I always did too. Is I always like to crack it at the end of my opponent's turn, because I know Jeff doesn't have the ability to thought seize me. I just don't like having the card that I'm going to go search for in my hand.
So, gonna crack. I imagine go find a tower here, and he's gonna have 8 mana next turn. That's enough to cast Lord Ugin.
Yes, Papa Ugin.
Papa Ugin. There's the tower. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Even decks without fetch lands shuffle.
Why not?
Everybody loves to shuffle.
You got to shuffle every day.
Every day I'm shuffling. Draw. So, oh, God, is that a... Now that's a 5th edition power plant. He's got Mitch matching power plants too? What is going on?
Oh God, Egan. Uh-oh.
Yugen.
Look at this.
So there's a Pestermite on the draw
On the
step.
draw step.
Patrick's going to float a mana. Then he's going to play a tower and have...
A ton of mana.
So he's got 3 mana. He's going to cast 3 mana. Tap 3
Oh,
mana.
that's
He's going to play an
Oblivion
Oblivion Stone. He's going to play a Chromatic Sphere and then pass back to Jeff, who, if he has a Splinter Twin, the game just ends.
Oh, look. See, now they... Thoughtseize a land is a pro... I understand they can't Thoughtseize the land I tutor up. I just don't like to have the card in my hand.
Alright, Jeff does not have the Splinter Twin. He's just going to bash in with the Pestermite, putting Patrick to 18. He's going to play a Tectonic Edge, another good one. Oh, he's going to fire it off at the tower. He should have chose the power plant so that Patrick could play a power plant in his hand. Patrick's going to draw. It's another Grove of the Burnwillows. He's going to crack this Chromatic Sphere. He's going to draw a card looking for a tower. Hopefully he made red mana there.
What Pyroclasm is that? Name what's that's from?
That's Ice Age.
Yeah, Ice Age Pyroclasms.
Patrick's going to play a Grove of the Burnwillows. Jeff, going to bolt him. Put him at 15. He's going to untap. Jeff's going to draw an island, so still no Splinter Twin, but he does have a clock and Pestermite, and he also has a Deceiver Exarch in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Going to attack Patrick down to 13. Ship the turn back. Going to draw.
Deceiver.
This is Deceiver Exarch. So he's going to tap the mine down. Patrick's going to draw. It's like it's Sylvan Scrying. So I imagine he's going to cast that and go get a tower.
Sure.
Still needing to fade Twin. There's Sylvan Scrying. Yeah, he potentially will have enough cash if he top eights here.
Yes.
There's the tower. He's going to put it into play. Shortcut this. He's going to pass it back to Jeff, who's going to crack a Flooded Strain. Going to 17. He's going to find a Steam Vents and shuffle up.
Oblivion Stone's a really hard card for a lot of these decks to remove in Game 1.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I mean, decks don't have artifact
Yeah,
removal.
just straight up. I mean, they probably have it in the board somewhere for the affinity.
Yeah.
But
So, of note, Patrick does have enough mana now to use that Oblivion Stone should Jeff try to find a Splinter Twin.
Yeah.
But those are some dead guys. We're going to pass back. In the upkeep, I imagine we're going to tap down your tower. Patrick's going to play another Urza land, and he's going to have 8 mana again. Oh, look, hey, I have 8 mana. Oh my God, mismatch. He's got them all. I think
And
Patrick. There's the Karn Father.
Oh, jeez.
Imagine we're going to exile that guy.
He's gone.
I wonder if Patrick has one of every Ursa land ever printed in this deck. Like if he's running, he's got.
Well, if he did, why wouldn't he get the foil ones?
5th edition. We've seen Chronicles. We've seen 8th edition. I wonder if he's got Antiquities. What else has been printed in? 5th edition.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a Snapcaster Mage. It's going to bolt the Karn.
Sure.
Snapcaster Bolt. Those are some beta bolts.
Those look sweet.
I can appreciate that. Patrick's going to draw. Oh God, that's the Oog Father. That's
Did
huge.
he whip him?
It's huge.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
huge.
baby. The Ugin.
The Ugin is right. That's a dead Snapcaster Mage, friends.
Did Ugin go up?
I
No.
believe he goes up. No, he went down.
I'm not sure.
All right, that seems a little bizarre.
Doesn't it?
We're going to Serum Visions. We draw a Remand off the Serum Vision. See Remand and a Deceiver Exarch. I don't think those are going to get the job done.
No.
Jeff's going to keep a Deceiver Exarch. He's going to play an island. He's going to pass back to Patrick. Patrick's going to take a draw step. Oh God, it's Emrakul.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe we have don't have enough.
no.
I don't think
3,
we have
4, 5,
8,
6,
11,
7, 8,
14 mana. So we're one land short from hard casting Emrakul.
from dropping the Emrakul.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a worm coil engine, though, so that's pretty good. We're going to loot house. Draw a Deceiver Exarch that we left on top.
yep.
And discard a Steam Vents. So Jeff draws a Sulfur Falls. So he does have the mana now to loot house and Deceiver Exarch next turn. Problem is he might not get it
Is this
next
a
turn.
land?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he so wants to cast it. He's just like
Just
oh,
trying. All right.
So gonna tick up Ugin. Put Jeff to 14.
Actually, Def down to 11. Do we miss an
Okay,
Ugin
yeah, you missed
activation?
it last turn. Here's Deceiver Exarch. Tap down Worm Coil Engine. There's Oblivion Stone.
Oh,
Ship it back.
super good.
Super. So Jeff's going to untap. Splinter Twin causes him to force his opponent to, I'll say, Oblivion Stone's going to get remanded.
Okay.
It's going to get played again. Don't believe we have another counterspell in hand. Jeff does not, and he's going to draw. Cryptic Command.
Cryptic. That's good.
It's not horrendous. Here's the problem.
Yes.
If our opponent draws a land,
We are dead.
we're dead.
Yes. We will be time locked.
We are just dead. So we can, like, Cryptic Command, bounce, draw.
Name a card, top of your head. What beats Emrakul in Twin?
Oh, in Twin? I was
Yeah.
going to say Caracas, and that was going to be over.
Yeah, sure. Everybody wishes they had that, or like Venser, or like anything.
So Jeff in the tank as to what he can do to get out of this. He could, if he has a land in his hand, he could bounce the Oblivion Stone, draw a card, draw Splinter Twin, and win, but he doesn't have a land.
Oh.
Oh, Spell Skype.
No,
Boring.
come on.
I just want to see Evercool.
Just windmill slam the Emrakul. Does Jeff have another way here to lock down that worm coil?
He can bounce it, he can tap the team, but I don't think those are winning lines.
Wait a minute. We can just put Emrakul in a playoff Ugin ult.
Yeah, we can.
We don't get the extra turn.
We don't.
But it's still
We still get
a 14,
Yeah.
14 flying Annihilator 6.
I still believe we're one turn short of that. I believe Ugin is a minus 11.
Way to play Karax, dude.
Yeah.
Caracas is pretty hard to spell.
Yeah.
It's tough.
So Jeff's going to cast Cryptic Command. I imagine he needs to bounce Oblivion Stone and draw a card. If he's going to. So he's going to bounce Oblivion Stone. So tap the team, bounce Oblivion Stone. That seems weird to me.
What's that?
Does he have a... He has to have a... So it's Spell Skite.
Yep.
And that's going to get Spell Snared. So Spell Skite's still good against Twin. Not awful. Remember? There's an Oblivion Stone. So... Yeah, I think Jeff needed to, like... Yeah, Jeff's just dead. Now.
Jeff's
He's
not...
just completely dead. We're going to loot house. Well, I guess he's not... There's Jace. Jace can minus, but, like... He can't beat Oblivion Stone. It's...
Can't beat Emrakul.
You can't beat Emrakul for sure. Jace is fine. You can like go digging for cards and maybe find a Splitter Twin, but like it just gets blown up anyways.
Gonna loot with Jace.
There's a Splinter Twin, so he's gonna get a Splinter Twin. He's gonna get two of them maybe. Imagine you just give him Splinter Twin, Electrolyze. Double Splinter Twin.
Okay.
This guy's not scared. Patrick Smith, he knows what's up. He's not scared.
Patrick Smith has Oblivion Stone.
Jeff's gonna fetch. Imagine he's gonna make him do it. Jeff's gonna make Patrick crack this Oblivion Stone. And to be fair, it's gonna kill Ugin and the Worm Coil Engine, but the Worm Coil Engine's gonna bring some friends along after it
Yeah,
dies.
it will.
So Patrick, he sees it. He taps Oblivion Stone and blows up the world. Now, I mean, if he misses his Worm Coil triggers, which he doesn't, go into a deck box.
He's got the tokens.
So there we go.
Ooh, and he's got the legit ones too. Good for him.
So Jeff at 1. Come on, just rip a land and cast Emrakul. Is it a land?
1?
What? Oh, it's totally a land. This guy knows what's up.
It isn't,
Oh, it's
is
not
it?
a land.
No.
Oh, we can cantrip it on a land. Come on. Yeah, I love it.
Float a mana. Hit that land.
Is it? It's a land.
Is it an
Cavern.
eye?
It might be an eye. No, it's Cavern of Souls.
Oh. Naming Eldrazi. Name my Eldrazi's.
Yeah. Please just do it. Oh, attack him down to
boo.
1. What is this? If he passes the turn,
Come
I'm going
on.
to lose it.
Don't. Well, he can't. He doesn't have the
can't.
mana anymore.
He has a mana. Does he not? He has...
No, I'm saying he doesn't have the 1 mana from the Chromatic Sphere to play Ugin.
oh, okay.
Or
Emrakul?
Emrakul, sorry.
Oh, that is just boo hiss.
Yeah, he has the legit tokens for Wormcoil Engine.
What do you...
What? How is that?
Untap. I think he just attacks and kills him. I think. Jeff drew a lightning bolt for the turn, so... He could potentially loot. Yeah, so Jeff can potentially stay alive here by looting, finding another lightning bolt or like a snapcaster. So, but that's something Jeff should have done last turn,
Sure.
instead of waited and passed the turn, because now we drew a spell sky which could have blocked.
Not to mention it's hilarious because I mean Emrakul already can't be countered.
Yeah, like Jeff. If Jeff had looted there beforehand and drawn the spell sky, he would have been able to block the lifelink one, the lifelink token, and then bolted the death touch one.
Sure.
So he would have been able to stay alive a little longer.
Yeah, he would have had an
Little did
extra
he know
turn.
that his opponent was then going to cast Emrakul and take an extra turn and kill him. But
God, I don't even. Whatever. The sarcasm is wasted now. Emrakul, pay it. Do it.
all right,
All right, I got Jeff Rasmussen's list.
lay
So
it on me.
I'll run this by here. We've got 1 Jace Architect of Thought. This is sideboard here. We've got 2 Sower of Temptations, 1 Dispel, 1 Negate, 1 Spellskite, 3 Ancient Grudge, 1 Keranos, God of Storms, 2 Blood Moons, 2 Engineered Explosives, and 1 Batterskull.
What are you bringing in?
God against Tron.
Yeah,
Blood Moons, they're coming in.
yeah, for sure.
I actually don't mind the Jace, but it just might be too slow. It's kind of
Potentially.
off the plan I want to do.
Yeah, Blood Moon is the best card in this sideboard.
Honestly, it is. I might bring in the Keranos just in case the game goes long and I can't find an answer. Like, Patrick, that game was fairly low where Keranos could have done some work had we set up like correct Serum Visions later in the game.
Yeah,
But that might just be wishful thinking.
I think the cards I'm looking at are Blood Moon, Ancient Grudges, potentially like Negate.
I'd like the counterspell packages over the Ancient Grudge. Here's my problem with the Ancient Grudging artifacts in Tron. Unless it's an Oblivion Stone, half the time the person doesn't care. Or they're
but
cracking...
like it kills Wormcoil.
Oh, that's true. It does kill Wormcoil and then produces 2 baby
Yeah.
Wormcoils, but...
So I think Blood Moon, Ancient Grudge,
Blood Moon for sure.
probably not Negate, maybe Keranos or Jace.
I just
in
think-
case the game goes long.
Right. In this game, I felt was fairly long for a twin Tron matchup.
Yeah, and I imagine Jace is like a card that would stick around a long time.
Sure.
Like, the Tron deck isn't going to play.
Has almost no
Yeah,
interaction.
they're not going to play like tiny little creatures that can attack it down. So it's nice that you get to mini Factor Fiction.
I mean, it's not even that. You get to just plus it if you need to, and then kill them with their own stuff.
So, Green Red Tron player, he's got a lot for this matchup. He's got a Batterskull, he's got a Dismember, he's got 3 Rending Volleys, 3 Nature's Claims, 3 Relic of Progenitus, and 4 Leyline of Sanctities.
Yeah.
So I think the Dismember and the Rending Volleys and then the Nature's Claims are all coming in.
So this is a fairly good match.
Be able to board out things like Pyroclasm and stuff like that. That's just not very good.
Ice Age Pyroclasms.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. He might have 1 Pyroclasm
One
from every
Pyroclasm.
set ever made, like he does for Ursus lands.
1 Pyroclasm from Ice Age, 1
Yeah.
Pyroclasm from like 10th edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Or I'm sorry, M10, whatever they call it.
M10, baby. There was a 10th edition, too, though.
Was there a 10th edition
Yeah.
Pyroclasm?
No, I don't know if there's 10th edition Pyroclasm.
I know there was a 10th edition. Yeah.
All right, okay.
He 3D'd Ugin. Isn't that a wrestling move? The 3D.
It is. Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley.
Is that what the move was called?
Yeah.
Their special move.
That was their...
Did no one think that was weird that like every wrestler has to have a special move?
Yeah.
It's like a real life video game.
It
It's kind of
is.
strange.
It's for when you make wrestling into video games.
Yeah, is it
So-
cool in the video games when you do their specials?
Yeah.
Is it like Ken and Ryu where they do the big fireball or the uppercut?
But I think they, like, in the new ones, I think they, like, change the camera angle
Yeah.
and, like, do all that stuff.
Zoom in on it.
So, moving to game 2 here. Jeff, he is down a game. He'll be on the play.
we could do the announcers here. Don't DDT! Don't DDT through the table!
We could.
Oh, he drew a Tron land. It's over. It's over. He's dead.
Ring the bell.
He's dead. They killed him. They killed him. Isn't that JR,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So, Jeff going to lead on a stomping ground here. So, has the mana, the colors at least, to flash back an Ancient Grudge and cast it. He's got a twin, though. That's trouble for Patrick. Although Patrick, after board, has quite a lot of interaction with the twin. He's going to crack the Chromatic Sphere and draw a card. He draws a Power Plant. He's going to cast Ancient. Jeff, he's
Yeah.
going to remand it.
That seems good.
Patrick's going to play Power Plant. Pass it back. So, I think Patrick has Natural Tron. So, Patrick going to get his lap tap down by Jeff here. Going to get a Mind Tap down in the upkeep. Deceiver Exarch tapping that one down. So, Jeff has the turn 4 kill if he chooses to go for it in the face of Nature's Claim now and Rending Volley.
Are both in Patrick's hand?
I am unsure if any of them are in Patrick's hand, but we'll see if Jeff decides to go for it. He's going to Splinter Twin, and that's not a good sign for us. And that's a dead guy. That's Rending
That is
Volley.
Rending Volley.
So that's a 2-for-1.
Yikes.
This match is not going to end very well, I don't think, for Jeff, who didn't even tap his lands.
Oh, there you go.
Now we're going to get Karned. The Karn Father, I believe, is going to show up here. That's a tower. That's the Karn Father. Tap 7. Here's Karn. What up?
No.
What up, buddy?
Right. Okay, don't make the same mistake here.
I think we are going to go look at your hand.
No.
No?
It's not look at your hand. It's they choose a card. You minus
okay.
their land so
All right.
they can't play.
All right,
That's
thank
the same mistake that happened in the modern championships, like in Europe. I guess like 2 years ago, the guy did the same thing,
Okay.
and then ended up losing because you get to pick the card. Like
Oh,
you
nice,
don't get
yeah.
to pick the.
Yeah, that would not be good. So Karn is dead. He's been lightning bolted.
Oh,
But Patrick has a million mana here. He's got a Power Plant in hand,
oh.
so he could be up to 10 mana. He finds the Sylvan Scrying. He's got Nature's Claim in hand, too. Just needs to find something to do some action.
Sundering Titan. I'd like a
Sundering
Sundering
Titan?
Titan.
He's got a Sundering Titan in his list.
Does he really?
He's going to pass it back.
Guy's a
yeah.
genius.
There's a Snapcaster Mage.
Targeting.
He's
Bolt
gonna
you?
Bolt him. Got to get a clock on. 17. Gonna draw. It's another land.
You always -3 in that situation against Twin.
Gonna bat it. Gonna bash. Down to 15. There's a Jace Architect, I thought. Let's see it do work. Here's the top 3. Oh,
Oh,
daddy.
jeez.
Oh, we have Nature's Claim. Whatever.
That's true.
Yeah, Blood Moon us. I give him Blood Moon just so.
Give him
It's
Blood
not just
Moon.
gonna be Blood Moon 2 lands. It's not even close. Yeah, Jeff's gonna snap it off.
Yeah, Ribson gets it. He gets it. Tech Edge over Funeral Charm.
Oh, there's a land. Patrick's gonna draw. It's a Chromatic Sphere. There's a.
No, come on, start dropping the lands. Oh,
I
I
would
guess he can.
probably.
Playing an additional one.
I think
is
you
okay.
need multiple green sources or here.
Yeah, in case something goes.
Yeah,
Well,
in case he has like a counter spell for when you try to
Sure.
blow up Blood Moon. Although now it doesn't matter because Oblivion Stone is in his hand, so even if he gets Blood Moon,
he can just blow it up.
blows it up.
And he eats Jace and a Snapcaster.
Oh yeah.
This is the best part, is he can keep this thing out now and just be like, well, play your worst. But what is he digging for?
I imagine he's just gonna go.
Now,
potentially
interesting note
find a
about
tower here.
Eye of Ugin. It allows you to search for any colorless creature, not just Eldrazi.
Yeah.
So you can find your Sundering Titans, find your Worm Coils. Super good tech card.
There's a forest.
So he's really going for the backup plan.
Yeah.
That will be his land for turn.
It will. I wonder if he plays the Oblivion Stone here. But, like, it's real bad if you get, like, Ancient Grudged and then he plays Blood Moon after you tap out your Oblivion Stone.
Yeah, for sure.
But if he can do it with and he can, he's going to play Oblivion Stone here. So, going to resolve. He's going to have his opponent gain a life.
What?
And he's going to cast an Ancient Stirrings.
Okay.
Ooh, there's Emrakul.
Well, I guess we just take that.
No.
Nope.
Take Oblivion Stone.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Why didn't we take the Emrakul?
That's a good question.
Why don't we just kill him? I'd start plussing this bad boy up.
I would.
Or are you just going to let him die so you can Fact or Fiction?
It's like a. I kind of like just letting him die.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got an Oblivion Stone. We know he's got another Oblivion Stone, too.
Sure.
So you got to imagine that he's just going to crack this when he gets,
Yeah, I guess the only thing I really like is that Jace kind of puts an additional clock. I mean, granted, with the Oblivion Stone plays, you're right. It's probably not optimal.
Yeah, we know he has 2 Oblivion Stones, so he's just going to crack this one, next turn anyways.
Sure.
So. And then he's got the other one for the Blood Moon. And then if we plus him, we potentially lose out on the -2 activation because we pass to him, and then he can just crack it.
Sure.
So, I see the guy that was playing the Enduring Ideal deck is walking around watching some games, so he probably crushed people real quick.
I assume so. That deck is the bonkers.
Jeff's going to cast a Serum Visions. I believe he drew a land off that and is looking at least a Snapcaster Mage. He's going to leave them both on top. And he's going to bash. Patrick's down to 13. On the old 8-turn clock, 7 turns now. Patrick's going to draw. That's a Worm Coil Engine. That's a good one.
That seems pretty good to cast here.
Seems like a card I would enjoy casting in this spot. So, Patrick's going to tap 6 mana, pardon me. He's going to cast a Worm Coil Engine. Jeff is going to remand it. I imagine Patrick's just going to say, okay.
And pass it back.
Yeah, he is. Jeff's going to draw for turn.
19.
Has Spell Snare in hand. He's going to attack. Down to 11. So Patrick needs to find an answer to this, be able to resolve an answer to the Snapcaster Mage. The Worm Coil Engine is definitely an answer, and probably going to resolve this.
Oh, that's an Ugin, too.
There's the Oog Father. I think you have to keep up 5 mana in all cases here, because if you get, end-stepped Exarch, and then he twins you with, counter mana backup. So, if you let this resolve and have Exarch twin with a counterspell backup, then
we just
lose.
Sure.
So, but I don't believe Jeff has those cards. He's thinking about whether or not he wants to let this as Ugin resolve, or if he wants to respond. He can respond by Lighthousing. He does have a Pestermite, so he's going to remand Ugin.
Okay.
He's going to draw a card. It's an island. Interesting. Of note, he tapped the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
That seems weird to me because I'd imagine we want to loot house at some point here. Although now I think we don't want to loot house. We just want to Pestermite and hope to just peel Splinter Twin. Actually, I think we might even have Splinter Twin.
Oh.
Do we have Splinter Twin?
I don't know. There was Blood Moon. It looked like
Blood Moon or
Steam Vents.
Yeah, right.
It was possibly the other red card.
So we don't. So I think it's Splinter Twin. Hope to peel. Although of note, Patrick did find the 5th mana in the tower, so he is going to have mana to activate Oblivion Stone anyway. So that is no longer an out. Although if we Pestermite and tap his land, then that is an out.
Yeah, that seems
tap the tower.
Pretty strong.
But I think if that's the case, then Patrick's just going to blow up the Oblivion Stone.
You think he'll just crack in
Yeah, I
response
think
no matter what?
I think you have to crack in response. But we'll see. It's too risky to not. Jeff is not going to cast a Pestermite, though. He's going to untap Snapcaster. Ooh, there's another one. Another Blood Moon. There's an island. So I think we do have a Splinter Twin in hand. Or Jeff does have a Splinter Twin in hand.
Does he?
Snapcaster's going to attack him down to 9, though.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does. He has 2 Blood Moons, a Splinter Twin, a Pestermite, and a land.
So why didn't we... Is it just that we don't have the backup for it?
So here's a Blood Moon. Patrick is going to let that... So float the mana. Float mana, let it resolve, crack the Oblivion Stone.
Correct.
Yeah. So float mana, let it resolve,
Crack
it,
the
blow
yeah.
it up. See if that's what he vocalized. We are going to call a judge here.
There it is. The judge call is live. That's true. We do know about the Splinter Twin, the Splinter Twin from the Jace's -2.
All right.
But I guess we didn't know that he had the Pestermite, right?
Sure. So the judge call is being made. I imagine Jeff is probably arguing that this was not communicated well enough to...
He's probably saying in response.
Yeah. If he said in response, we'll see what the judge rules. Either way, Jeff is going to get a resolve of Blood Moon this turn. Snapcaster Mage is dead, so Jeff can now resolve this Blood Moon if he wants.
The second of the 2 Blood Moons, mind
Indeed.
you.
Although that Blood Moon would now also no. So Jeff chooses not to resolve Blood Moon. If we, I guess we have, I don't know. Blood Moon's so good against this deck.
Oh, it's
Although
nuts.
it's not amazing right now because he does have 7 lands.
Sure.
So here's a Worm Coil Engine. We knew about that one. It's
Yep.
going to resolve. Patrick, he can't tap out. He's going to tap out here, and he's going to cast Ugin. And Jeff's just going to kill him now. Going to plus. Jeff's going to write this Life Total on and just show him Pestermite Splinter Twin and kill him. You can't tap out there.
I don't know. Why did he tap out?
I don't know. I think he has Nature's Claim in hand, too. He also has the potential to just cast Oblivion Stone.
He did have Nature's Claim in hand. He's been holding on to it the entire game, right?
So Patrick is going to lose that one.
So we'll go to game 3.
Match that I think he definitely could have won.
That was crazy. I mean, we knew Patrick had Nature's Claim.
We did, yeah. It looked like he did.
Why did he feel like he
He also
needed
had
to
an Oblivion Stone, though.
continue to accelerate threats? I mean, that...
I mean, he kills Jeff in two more turns after that turn.
And
But,
as long as Worm Coil remains on the field, Jeff can't kill him. Like, the 6 life swing every turn is way too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have definitely played the Oblivion Stone and held up Nature's Claim.
Yeah,
So,
that was a really awkward play from Patrick.
going back to the sideboard here. Don't imagine I'm going to change too much up.
I don't think so.
I think Patrick's got a pretty good sideboard for this matchup.
I do too. I felt
Got
like
the
he had
2-for-1 on the,
yeah.
Exarch and the Splinter Twin.
He had a really commanding play, like a really good line in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then like took control of the board, and then decided to just kind of squander it.
Right. So once again, probably players getting late in the day. We're seeing some pretty egregious misplays, some punts, but
Yeah.
that's what happened yesterday. 7 rounds.
It grinds you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's been a long
yeah,
day.
it's been a grind. Maybe they just want to get out into the lovely Indiana weather.
It looks beautiful out
Here
there.
it's supposed to rain later, though, so that's unfortunate.
That's good. You're going to be driving home.
I'm not going to be driving home.
Yes, you are.
Oh, what the heck?
At least you get to drive my car.
I guess, yeah.
Well, maybe that's scary in the rain. Good lord. Oh, God.
Do you have,
Never mind. I'll drive.
do you just like not have tires?
What?
Do you not have grippable tires
Let me tell you. That car doesn't come equipped with, like,
with actual tires?
actual tires that are meant for actual weather driving.
Oh, I see.
When that snow hit Chicago, I was like, oh, boy.
Maybe I'll ride home with Norm. You could brave the life or death situation of driving in your.
Nah, you're running back
What are
with
you?
me.
You're driving a Scion?
Yeah.
What is that? A Scion?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it is. Yeah. Yeah, that was just an impressive match. If you guys are just tuning in right now, thank you for joining us. This is round 7 of 7 here at SCG Championships in Indiana.
So if they draw here, I think the Tony Yates, Grixis Stelver guy, or
Yeah.
Venom, the Vampires player, whoever wins that match could potentially make it into sneak into the top 8 on tiebreakers, because I believe Patrick Smith's tiebreakers are just the stains. They're
Really?
like 48%.
Oof. Man, thank you all for once again joining us today
Indeed.
for 7 rounds of Modern, so we can crown a Modern state champion.
Indeed.
See what happens. This top 8's going to be fun. I'm excited for that.
Me too. I want to see some boggles.
Yeah, the boggles, that'll be nuts.
I hope everybody in chat wants to see some boggles.
They love boggles.
Everybody loves boggles.
All these people love boggles. Chat loves boggles. We like boggles.
Maybe a sweet vampire stack.
Oh,
Fingers
God,
crossed on
I
that one.
hope.
So here's a turn 1 mine into an expedition map.
Jeff with 2 lanes in hand?
Well, one less now. He's going to play a steam vents. You're going to ship it back. Patrick, he's going to play a tower and ship it back. So, well, got Tron again.
Snap it off.
Let's see whose unfair things are more unfair.
More unfair.
There's an island. There's a Spellskite.
Sure.
That one, not very good, I don't think, in this matchup. I'm going to crack a map. We're going to have Tron. Potential turn 3 Karn here, if we got it in our hand.
I hope we do.
People hate Boggles.
No.
It's hilarious, because when I saw the girl playing Boggles beat her round 5 opponent, he was just so angry. People hate losing to that deck. Oh, they just absolutely hate it.
Oh, man. Come on. Chat loves boggles.
Chet hates Boggles.
Chat was putting pictures of boggles up yesterday.
They were putting a picture of Kirby up.
Oh, that was Kirby? I thought it was boggles.
So here's a power plant. We'll see if Patrick actually has anything to cast, though, with this his ridiculous amount of mana. This looks like a Karn. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good.
-3, target your land.
Target your steam vents.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, there goes. I imagine steam vents. Redirect.
Yeah, okay.
Boom.
Sure.
There we go. So, not the worst, but Spellskite sacrifices its life. Jeff's going to be able to bolt this guy now. Bolt the Karn Father.
You got to bolt him.
All right. All right, Spellskite. You did.
You did what you were supposed to. Did we draw? What did we just? Oh, I thought we drew another Karn.
No, we drew a Spellskite.
Spellskite ourselves.
Still pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah,
Hopefully
very
Jeff
good.
doesn't have Spell Snare here. He does not. There's a Chromatic Star. It's going to be cracked. We're going to draw a mine. Patrick, he's going to crack. He's going to cast an Ancient Stirrings with the mana. He finds a Rending Volley. He's going to take an Oblivion Stone. He's going to play a mine. I assume he has some mana floating here. I've lost track, though.
Yep.
There's an Oblivion Stone. Here's a Chromatic Sphere and an Expedition map. And a pass back to Jeff.
So if I'm Patrick, what I kind of like to do here with the Expedition map, sans my lands being destroyed or having to be fearful of a Blood Moon, is actually
gonna
going
pass it
and
back.
getting Eye of Ugin.
Yeah. Definitely. I think Ayabugan is definitely a good play here. I'm going to crack the Chromatic Sphere. I'm going to draw a card. It's another Oblivion Stone. Gonna play another sphere.
Yeah.
Gonna crack it. Draw another card. He's got an Ancient Stirrings. Gonna fire off an Ancient Stirrings. Is this a Storm deck? Feels like a Storm deck.
That'd be sweet if it was. It's like some weird eggs deck.
Yeah. Alright, there's a Worm Coil Engine.
Sure.
Gonna cast the Worm Coil Engine. See if Jeff has a response here. Looks like he's got a 3 Deceiver Exarchs, a Pestermite. That is a Ghost Quarter.
Alright. I'm okay with that.
That's one I like. I like me some Ghost Quarter. We're gonna count up the mana. Make sure that our opponent isn't a cheater. Alright, here's a crack of an expedition map. Maybe we'll go get Ayabugan here.
I would hope so. I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna get Ayabugan.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
A lot of people disagreed with us there. They thought the +4 on Karn that turn would have been better. I mean, I guess it's reasonable, but I don't know.
Potentially fine.
There's so many ways to get blown out by Splinter Twin that
I'm not going to say it was, 100% one way or the other.
Sure.
It might actually be correct, 2 + 4. You go up to 7, then, with Karn. Pestermite, either way, get an attack in there. Going to put Patrick down to 18.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy likes to... Well, Patrick has Spellskite, so he's not living dangerously there by,
Tapping out.
yeah, tapping out. I think that's the Ayabugan.
Probably.
So, I think the first step here is to smash in. But before we go to combat, that Worm Coil Engine is going to get tapped down.
And
we're going to cast the Karn Father.
So once again, here I'm still -3 in card. Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
I think that's definitely the correct
That's
play.
definitely the correct. Yeah.
Take him off double red.
I just always think the -3 is a little bit better in some
Jace.
situations.
Well,
but
I feel like this is the green-red land destruction deck.
God, that deck was so sweet.
Jeff, he's going to attack. Going to put Patrick down to 16. He doesn't care about Karn. Well, Patrick draws Expedition Map, so literally going to have 1,000,000 mana this game. The literal 1,000,000 manas.
Using his Karn correctly again and just removing the land.
Yeah. This is green-red land destruction, not Tron anymore. Worm Coil Engine is going to attack for 6. Jeff going to go to 12. Patrick going to go to 22. Jeff going to draw. It's a Blood Moon. Can't imagine Jeff's going to win this game. I think Patrick can... he's going to pass. Patrick, he's going to use Ayabugan.
Yeah.
I hope he searches up Emrakul.
I hope he searches up a Sundering Titan.
Yeah, okay. Well, that would be good too.
Hey, your lands are gone. It's a shame, isn't it? Also, I agree. Mullabach there.
Yeah, you're right. There we go.
I mean, I did play this deck. It was all right. Snap direct to the tap.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm trying to say.
I hear you.
I agree with that. With Spellskite, why do you need to take
know.
him off double red? So that he can't cast spells ever. Because if we remove his lands, he is dead.
Yeah,
That's why you take him off double red.
That is a facet of Magic. If your opponent does not have lands to cast
Yes.
spells, they could never cast
I'm pretty
spells.
sure that's the facet of any type of conflict ever. If you remove a person's resource, they don't win.
So, Patrick here, he's going to tap 8. Going to cast a Sundering
And
Titan.
Sundering Titan, I'll choose Island. Your island's gone.
So I feel like we're playing Legacy right now.
I love this. Sundering Titan's a beast.
Here comes Worm Coil Engine. It's going to crash. Jeff, he's going to go down to 6.
Sunder Mufflers, baby.
And I imagine is going to quickly scoop
In the face of...
in face of Sundering Titan. There's Expedition Map. Just throw it out there. I think, so Jeff's out here is that Patrick accidentally draws an extra card.
Sure.
Or, yeah, I think that's his only out.
Or just, like, throws his deck on the ground or
yeah.
scoops himself.
Or the judge finds, like, there's something wrong with his deck list here. He gets a game loss. Jeff's going to show him his hand.
There you go. That's it.
And that's it?
That's all? That was
Oh, he was saying he was going to steal the Worm Coil Engine?
block and then
But,
try to
yeah,
kill you.
But
I have no...
Patrick's going to point out that you had no lands.
Yeah. I have no lands, so...
I had like 20 mana. You had 0. So Patrick Smith, he'll be in our top 8. So 1 green red Tron. We got a Boggles.
Love it.
2 Abzan,
Sure.
I believe. That's all I know right now. I think Ben Weinberg, he drew in our top 8, so another blue-eye tin player. Jesse Hefner, I believe he drew also, so I think he'll be in top 8 playing Merfolk.
Yeah.
Hopefully this Vampire